what do you do with the Bitcoin besides it just gather value?
Real estate developers in New York City, they're not buying the real estate because they want to live in it.
But like most of the people who are buying assets at some point want to sell the assets at a profit.
People that use fiat currency as a store of value, we call them poor. 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 There's the name for it. We call them poor. We call them poor. Your asset, it's going up forevermore. Forever.
Right, but we have...
People that use fiat currency, then we poor. We call them poor. People that use fiat currency, we call them poor. We call them poor. We call them poor. We call them poor. There's a name for them. We call them poor. 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 Okay.
Man. Let's see. Hold on here. Yes, man. What is going on? Welcome back to the channel. My name is Gerald Peters. We go live here at least twice a week, 3 times a week with the Peters Report, and then sometimes my babbling. Always remember, whatever it is you think about comes about. Whatever it is you focus on grows. What's up, Jess?
What's up, GP? How's it going?
Man.
What's up, Ethan?
Ethan's here. Man, hey, if you guys aren't following us on the Peters Report, hit that QR code top right corner, or just go to thepetersreport.com, and you can get on our email list. Oh, yeah, look at that. It's already got our things in them right there. Those are our Instagram handles. Good day in the market, huh?
Yeah, great day.
Yeah, lovely day.
Let's pull up. I think I don't know if, well, I'm sure you guys noticed, but did somebody post it in Discord? Did you post it in Discord?
No, I haven't posted it yet. I'm getting there.
You guys could do some fucking work. That'd be nice.
I was trying to just at least remember to press like.
Just press like, please. Bitcoin seemed like it was leading this little rally. Pulling up the Bitcoin chart here. This is Bitcoin on a 1-minute chart. I'm watching it on the 1 minute. We are at 93,784. Obviously, we follow Bitcoin as one of the 7 wins, one of the major assets in the U.S. Oh, it helps if I pull it up, right?
Damn, you want to know what also broke out? The IWM. The Russell 2000.
Really?
Really?
Hold on. It's not letting me. I haven't seen. Okay, there we go. It was locked up. Right. So, but I think we had talked about the IWM. But remember, it was ahead. It was above the.
Yeah, it was above the 5.
Yeah. So I think that's a good sign. So here's the let's pull up the daily. This is the daily on Bitcoin. So pull it up here. Yeah. So we're trying to push up, man. Obviously, we have resistance right here. I mean, it seems like we have it every $500, really, if you look at this. Maybe it's about every 1,000. Looks like the next zone is right around 100K.
Yeah, it's finally out of the downslope channel and above the 200.
Right. So we broke that, 2-3 days ago. And that's what we needed to see. What she's talking about here. Market can really only do a couple of things. It can go sideways, it can go up, and it can go sideways. Then it can go down. That's about it. And we had this overhead resistance here, but we had this sloping down channel. And this is the curse of day trading, wouldn't you say?
Yeah.
Yeah, for sure.
I mean, the quicker you can spot these, if you could just look for them constantly, it's almost like dojis. And can read them fast. And you're almost, even though in the money flow, I talk about this is not a predictive strategy. And what I mean by this, like, we don't know. We're not predicting. We're just handling what is, right? What's in front of us. And the moment you get that second point here, you're looking, you get like right here. If you got that one, you had a top, then you get this one, you get this one here. You got to kind of assume, right?
Yeah.
And that assumption, it's going to help you because you got boom, 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 boom. So as the trader, if you're getting in and trying to catch the breakout here and it quickly comes back, just to throw in a little day trade in there, but man, you still day trade, Jess? I don't think you have in a while.
I day traded last Thursday.
But we are swing trading a lot. Day trading can be tough. Everybody wants to do that for a living. I would not want to day trade for a living.
I can't. I would literally kill myself.
Yeah. The pressure of having to do that and make money, and then you take a big loss. And now you might have to pull capital out of your account to pay bills. This would be a downward spiral fast.
In a hurry.
It's bad enough with dividends, right? With the second income stream to keep money around and to purchase shit.
Yeah.
Let's see. Man, I tell you, I got Pearl Jam tickets today.
When's the date?
Not this weekend, the next one. But this weekend is it's Jazz Fest in New Orleans, which is it's not all jazz. They bring rock and roll and all kinds of shit.
Oh, that's cool.
Rolling Stones were the headliner last year, the big headliner, which I don't care for.
Yeah,
but
didn't you like drive from Texas last year to go there?
just for it's one of the big festivals here.
Well, that might have been like French Quarter Fest. I don't remember.
Yeah. Jazz Fest is one of the biggest. That's where all the rock stars come in, all the movie stars and shit.
That's this weekend?
Not this weekend, the following. But it's a 2-weekend deal. So people come in for the whole week for like 2 weekends. So people are flying in all kind of rock stars and shit fly in for it because all the musicians descend on here to have parties.
Oh, okay.
So I may be going to a party Wednesday to meet Cheech and Chong.
Really?
Yeah.
That's next Wednesday?
Yeah, they're doing a thing with Coors. Coors is going to help promote their thing. And my buddy that's the top salesman, he runs Bourbon Street for sales for Coors Miller. I'm going to be his +1 instead of his wife. And Matthew McConaughey's supposed to be there. Like all these movie stars. And I'm like, fuck, man, you're bringing your own movie star. I'm going with you.
That's awesome.
So I'm not going to get my hopes up on that until I have the tickets. He's pretty sure, but it's not locked yet. But the Pearl Jam, This is all part of the same shit. So he texted me yesterday, come over to the bar, and I go over to the bar, and then we talk stocks for a minute. He's a trader. You know, he trades futures, huge positions. This guy will be down 6,000, up 13,000, down 7. I mean, I can't trade like he does. It's all over the place. But yeah, so he gives me the tickets. Then he goes, oh, we might be meeting Cheech and Chong and all that. I'm like, what? Yeah, kind of excited about that.
Yeah, that's awesome.
He's like, you better film and make a video out of this, document it. And I was like, fuck yeah, bro. We're going to do an actual thing, and there's a bunch of celebrities. I'm damn sure filming it. I want to get Matthew McConaughey to go, yes, yes, yes.
That's cool as shit.
I'm going to ask him, Josh, say, hey, no, this sounds stupid, man. I'm a YouTuber. I do this yes, yes, yes thing. Any way you could do that?
That would be epic.
I wonder if he would do it. Get Cheech and Chong to do it would be cool. Man, I'd use that forever on my run.
Oh, I bet. How could you not?
Bitcoin breaks downtrend with a spike toward 92,600. But who's behind the price momentum? Like, who's doing the buying?
Sailor?
Yeah, I think he already bought, though, right?
Bro, I feel like he's always buying.
I think he's always buying, too.
Count him in.
If you've ever heard him explain how long it takes them to buy that much Bitcoin without raising the price, it's pretty wild. They sit there in a room clicking a button. It's not true. And when the price starts to rise, they stop buying. Bitcoin's Easter weekend rally marks a shift in market sentiment. That's what I said. As institutional players make their move, ? So we saw the IWN this Sunday doing homework. That it was the only one above the 5, right? Just
Right.
okay. That's the smaller stocks. Bitcoin is the ultimate leverage tech play, right? I mean, it's the TQQ times 6. That's how I see it. Which would actually be times 3, which would be times 18. The
Crazy.
Yeah, if you think about it. Yeah, so Bitcoin over the weekend was taken off, and the market wasn't. So that told me that maybe there was interest in the smaller cap stuff, which is good. Price surge Easter weekend jumping 9%. That's the average return of the S&P, by the way, and crossing in one day, and crossing the 91,000 threshold April 22nd. This strong performance diverged sharply from the stock market's lukewarm rebound and mirrored gold's bullish behavior, which briefly touched 35. So this is what I was saying on the homework. This is why I'm going back over this. Let me see here. Trying to get to our board. What is going on here? There we go. So if you turn to page 36 in the newsletter, hold on, here it is. This is my board, but it's homework. Man, I don't even think I had it, did I? I didn't write it down. Huh, it's probably on my notes. But we were talking about this, the IWN. So that's the whole point.
Yeah, you wrote it there. It's above the 5. Under the, like, right next to the sectors, you wrote above 5.
Okay.
EMA, the IWN. Like, go up a little bit.
Up in here?
No, keep going up. Right there above the 5.
I see. Yeah.
You see IWM, XLB.
Yep, right there. And what that was telling me, it was a reason because I normally don't write that, right? What's above the 5. Yeah, I don't normally write that. The reason I wrote that is this was giving me heads up what might be running or about to run, because in order for it to run, it's got to get over the fucking 5-day exponential moving average. So if we see small caps making that run first and Bitcoin's making the run, that tells me there's a sentiment switch going on, and people are starting to drip money into these smaller companies because they know that's going to be a big winner. So they'll tend to drip money in there first. Yeah, that makes sense. That sentiment rotation like that.
Yeah.
Man, that's homework, man. And now how many people didn't, they're not, that's how you want to look. You're looking for changes is really what I'm looking for. can I see changes or can I see some pattern in the board? If it's all the same stocks on the stage 3, that sector is probably tapping out, man. It's not going to, a single stock can run, but a whole sector, man, when they hit stage 3s, they stop. So anyway, man, let's see.
I like it.
I like it, man. Homework stuff can be boring, but man, I do like it.
No, I look forward to it.
Yeah.
That's usually the first thing I do Friday after the market closes is write out my 2 homework templates.
Right.
Yeah.
I really do think it's the key. It's the key, man. It really is.
Yeah.
Again, if you click that QR code up there, you can get on the Peters report where we try to stay one step ahead of the market. I like this one over here. The 10 trade update.
Look at that picture. Wait, go back up.
Isn't that good?
It's amazing. What do you mean is it good? Yeah, look at that.
I know, man.
How are you going to skip right past that? Come on.
I know, man. We got a bunch of them. I got one or a couple of them where I got yesterday. I think I sent Jess some. Man, I look like a goddamn philosopher. And, I was like, goddamn, man. But then at the one I'm looking at, I'm like looking off, and I'm like, all right, we might be getting a little too carried away on that. But but I was like, man, I get the video on that level too. Shit.
Yeah, seriously, you look like a movie star, bro.
Yeah.
He really had his photographer friend taking pictures of us, chasing us down the road with her camera.
That was great, huh?
Yeah, like.
I got some with Jess on a pole. We got all kinds of good stuff, man. That one of us laughing in the street was a good one. She just followed us from a distance,
But cool. She was like running after us, so it was like it felt like we're in a movie.
Yeah, it can be a little weird, especially if you're not used to it,
Yeah.
And you're like, hey, ignore the camera guy, just talk normal. And if you're not normally on a camera, that's not easy to do. But on this, I'm gonna post it in the chat here. Ooh, what's up? What do we got?
What happened?
Ethan, Jess, this must be an emergency MFG meeting because we had all 3 here. I posted a link to that in there.
Like an emergency.
Emergency meeting. I should have bought Lyft. Huh.
Shoulda, coulda, woulda.
Yeah, but here's the thing. Whenever you should have bought it, it looks like a dumb fucking idea. Yeah. It always does. The best time to buy is at the worst day. So you have to just follow the money flow and fuck everything else. I mean, it's the only option. Where was Lyft? Let's see what he's saying about Lyft. I bought some Lyft. Let's see. Well, now how would he have known to buy it at 960? Since the bottom was 960.
Put an anchor point in.
Right. So he couldn't have got it at 960 because it wouldn't have. I mean, you might have if you went off the first anchor point. I think the point I'm trying to make is he's like, I should have bought it. Yeah, but how the fuck would you have known that was the low? So you can't critique yourself for something you can't possibly know.
Yeah,
right?
Everything looks very clear in hindsight.
In hindsight. So you got to be careful as a trader because if you constantly in your subconscious, I should have done this, you just should have all over yourself. And then you just feel like a loser. There's no way to know that way. So the way we know is establish an anchor point. And on the 4th bar, if it gets over the 5 or the 3rd bar over the 5, buy that fucker. Simple as that.
Yep. Amen.
All right. GP, I see you got a squad now. Hitters, shooters. Man. Let's see. Yes. Man.
What's
Uh-oh.
up?
What's up, Lena?
Lena said, gang, gang.
There she is. I love it.
What's up,
Greg
Greg?
stays late. Yeah, you're here. Man, you know she's smoking weed. It's 5 o'clock.
Bro, it's
Thanks,
it's,
GP was looking at the previous low. That's why. No, I hear you, bro. Now, the reason you didn't buy it, you probably weren't doing your homework. I notice when people don't do their homework and they don't follow stocks, you tend not to buy them when they're on sale. It's a connection. Right? It makes sense. Total sense. So, you know, that's why I think you got to limit the world of stocks that you follow, you know?
yeah.
So we got a nice breakout going here on Lyft. And let's see. If you guys don't know, now you know. But if you're on stock charts, which is what I use, the reason I like stock charts is then you can interactively, if you're trading with me, then you'd see the same. If you come over here and click public chart list, we have a list. We're number 3. We're perpetually number 3. The money flow trade ideas, and it shows our charts.
Number 1 is above the green line. Are you shitting me?
No, that dude, man, above the green line. I used to say that a lot. Price above green line.
You really can't make that up.
Above the green line, baby.
And he calls it the green line system.
Yeah.
Is that actually what he calls it?
Crazy.
Yeah, he calls
I just
it
saw
that.
it now when I went to go vote for the charting list.
The green line system.
Yeah, and so if you follow it, guys, all we ask is just that you vote.
He
Man.
uses the green line though. His green line is the 250-day moving average.
Yeah, that is fucking useless.
What's up?
I don't know what. Yeah, I don't know what.
What's up, Richard?
What's up, Rich?
Richard, MFG motherfuckers. Yeah, but you can buy
And then
Lyft right
number
here.
5?
It's a stage 2 breakout, right? So you can buy Lyft right now. Lyft's a buy
Number
right here.
5. You Lyft?
You could buy Lyft right here. Stage 2 breakout. Don't you think? Or you think it's too far past the buy point?
I can't see it.
It's
typing
still
it in.
below the 50 RSI.
Yeah, just like Kava. It's a stage 2, but it's below the 50. Yeah, Lyft's a stage 2 buy.
I was gonna say, and you could really any pullback below the 20, you could buy.
Yeah, you keep adding.
Yeah.
You didn't get the absolute lowest price because you didn't deserve it. Bam, mic drop. You didn't get the best price because you didn't fucking deserve it, because you didn't watch the stock every fucking day and be ready. That's why. That's why you don't get them. So,
I mean, but do you know how much of a pig you have to be to watch it fall, and then finally just say, all right, cool, you know what? Let's stop it right here.
yeah.
You know, and put in a big enough buy order to stop it. That's crazy.
Oh, to stop the whole price. Yeah, that would be awesome, huh? Damn, I wish I could do that. Just to pick stocks and just. So another one that, you know, Lyft is let me get off here. But anyway, if you get on the chart pack, I do it. You know, leave a nickel. That's all I'm asking. Let's see.
I mean, there's what, 10 pages of charts on there?
Yeah, it's too many.
Yeah,
You're not asking for a lot.
Let's see. And those are primarily all the stocks not all of them, but a bunch of them. I need to go and clean up some. Kava was in the news today, but no. What I'm trying to. Oh, ENVX. This is a great time to get in this stuff. Man. Yeah, these chart markup here. This is well, what is that? Oh, ES. Let's see. Etsy's breaking out. That's not what I wanted to see. Come
ENVX.
on, man. Yeah. What the fuck? How many Etsy's I got on here? I got a bunch of Etsy.
Etsy.
I'm gonna take that one off. That ES is an interesting play. All right, so ENVX, it's one of our top stocks under $10. I like that. Top stocks under $10. That's a good phrase.
Yeah, just like Ford.
Top stocks under $10. I gotta remember. $6.32, man. This is the lowest this thing's been. I mean, we got a $30-something target on this, I believe.
Yeah, top 10 stocks under $10.
Top 10 stocks. Is that what we were calling that?
Yeah, I got a list going.
Okay. Yeah. Do we have 10 yet? I think there was 10.
Yeah, we have
Close.
10.
I thought so. 10. We have 10.
We got more.
Yeah. What we should do, we should send that out as a report. We could do
Got 13.
we could do a chart on each one, mark it up, send it a report, and maybe we could do it this weekend. Anybody that's not a member.
Yeah, we got 6 stocks under
premium,
$5.
We could send that report out to them if they get on our premium list there. Some of those are good. A bunch of those are double. They're double, man. It's just, even if the market just goes up, and some of these companies are shitty, but they're just going to go up with it because they've gotten so cheap. I mean,
look at Haynes HBI. I picked some of that up yesterday, and then I got some last week too.
Yeah,
the setup on that looks amazing.
Haynes is on the list. That's under $5.
Oh,
don't give them all now. Yeah, let's see. I know.
Oh, shit, I would have even brought it up. That's my bad.
Yeah.
Nah, it's all good. We've been talking about Haynes Brands is in the SoFi broke out too. Now that one's over $10, so I guess it's off the list.
Man, they should have got the list before, huh? That happened to me before. I got this whole list together. I was ready to jump in. In 2 days, literally every fucking stock took off. And I was like, fuck. Do you go not as big when you are on the 50 RSI, or would you still be getting in like normal position? Yeah, I'd go just as big. That's just the flow of price, man. I wouldn't let the RSI keep me from like this. Talk as if, walk as though. Hell yeah.
I love it.
It's called manifestation. Yeah, I like it here. I'll ask Justice. What's an expensive stock you like here, Jess? Expensive one.
I think Race broke out already.
I thought you were going to say Race. Did it already break out?
Yeah. But there's Seaboard Marine. That's still a stage 1. SEB.
SEB, right? That's right. Seaboard. Oh, man. Race already ran in it. Dude, look at this. Look at this fucking doji right here. Right at
There's
the
like
bottom.
4 dojis in the stage 2 buy zone.
Right. Now I've been working. One of the things that I've been on a 2+ doji box, where you have a box and you have more than one doji in that box. This fucker's going. I mean, that's just establishing a bottom. You know, so if you get a doji anchor and then it comes up and then price, doji, price, doji. So you have 3 fucking dojis. One is an anchor and then 2 in a thing. That thing is about to run. So I've been calling those two doji boxes, but we try to find patterns in that with the dojis, but they're worth adding to your homework. I mean, me and Jess have been doing that, and every time you come across one, put it down. And as long as it's still in the same box of that stage, I would keep putting it on my doji list. You know what I mean? So if you had a doji anchor point on Chevron, say, and now we're 3 or 4 bars in, we're still at stage 1, I would leave it on the doji list because we're still playing off that doji, if that makes sense. Thoughts on Cat? I like Cat.
Yeah, we had that in the newsletters.
Yeah, did we put that? Yeah, we put that out as a trade idea.
It's a buy.
Yeah, I mean, pretty much all our ideas are awesome. Let's see. Because we're awesome. I think it's kind of a requirement to be in the money flow. You have to be kind of awesome. I mean, if you don't think you're awesome, you probably shouldn't be in.
No.
Let's see.
Probably not.
That's the alpha code, man. I was trying to explain to someone today, and she goes, "Well, sounds like a narcissist." I know. kind of maybe, but that's not what it is. It's called the alpha
Oh my
motherfucker.
God.
Hey, GP says same, but different.
Different name. We call it something different.
Right?
Our shit just sounds bad. Our shit sounds like we're in charge.
Yeah, exactly.
I had a friend yesterday says, you just make up your own words for shit. Yeah. Why not?
Right.
Why do I gotta follow their fucking words? Fuck their words. You know? That's why I get mad with the and it's hard. I know it's probably hard for Jess has only studied the money flow. So she doesn't have the shit in her head like 50-day moving average, the death cross, the fucking Hindenburg, whatever, the stochastics or what's the other one?
Elliott wave.
Well, that used to be popular when I was younger.
ICT.
ICT, that guy. The other, a lot of people say I remind him of him, and I think that's just because of some of the shit talking he does.
Yeah, probably.
But we don't trade nothing alike. And then I don't think that dude really trades. I don't believe anyone, by the way. Whenever I see traders online, fuck that guy, don't believe him. People should say that about me. Fuck that guy, I don't believe him. And then test it.
Yeah.
That's what you did, right?
Yeah.
I mean, you started looking and you kind of just started testing it.
Yeah.
Yep. Now, my man here said added to Amgen this week. Speaking of Amgen, that was a nice layup. Amgen is getting into the fat business. They're getting into the obesity business, drug business. The stock could become the next winner. Man, the bitch is already over. It's already pretty priced, ain't it?
Yeah, that's another expensive stock I like, Amgen.
Yeah, it's $291. You like expensive stocks. That's interesting that you come to that because I usually have to talk people into expensive stocks. Because
Yeah, Google.
people like cheap.
When I got Google, it was like $2,000 a share. Right, I got a share right before the split.
Yeah,
it was like $2,000 a share back then.
Yeah, it was the same thing with me and Nvidia. I got an Nvidia at $390, and in hindsight, that was a steal. You know,
that was the steal. Yeah, and you should have bought more. The proverbial, I should have bought more. I should have bought more. I should have bought more. That's what we say.
Hey,
so
I say that, but I'm just
that,
glad to have had any.
Right? Yeah, for sure. But the way we do that is doing our homework and following stocks every day. Yeah. And so the people that don't buy more don't fucking deserve to have more because they didn't do that.
Yeah.
So there's no reason to even say I should have. What you should have done is your homework. That's what you should have.
Hershey's kind of expensive too.
Hershey's is expensive. Amgen has gotten caught up in a broader market decline, but its business is unscathed. Its obesity drug sales are about to boom, making the stock look like a buy. Is this motherfucker going to go to $1,000? That would be cool. Lena says, should have bought PTL at $9, but she was scared and didn't do her homework. And she's not in the MFG. So no, she didn't have 50 people around her going, buy it, Lena.
She was smoking dabs.
Smoking dabs. Nobody around her is buying stocks. None of her friends give a fuck. You're surrounded by losers.
At least she's got her dabs.
At least you got that. That's what happens to most people. When you go to work, Ethan, are they all going, bro, did you see the breakout in fucking, anybody doing that?
No.
Nobody.
Instead, they're, market's going down. Oh.
Right. When I go to work, I got people text me, bro, you see this?
Did you guys see the breakout in Freeport McMoran this week? I mean, today?
Of course I did. Let's see. Now, we knew that was coming, right? The reason I say that, I follow copper.
Yeah, were you not just talking about that on the live last week?
Yeah, probably so. I do talk a lot of smart shit.
I think I'm gonna even pull a timestamp. And you said anytime copper gets below the 200, you'd be looking to add to Freeport McMoran.
Right. So that happened on April 10th, right?
Yeah,
this is copper right here. And that yellow line, that's the 200-day line. Price below yellow line. I'm gonna call mine the yellow line. So
Yeah, like
price,
Bitcoin's above the yellow line now, so now it's in a bullish trend and not a bearish trend because it's above the yellow line.
that's it. It's that simple. For institutional
simple.
players, if price is above the 200, it's bullish. If it's below the 200, it's bearish. That's simple. We tend to add a little bit more to that concept.
Yeah, so now they might start looking at bonds since Bitcoin is back above the yellow line. Or oil.
Right. And bonds is still stage 1, right?
Yeah.
Right. It'll take a minute before that breaks out. Now, okay, so that was on the 10th. Now let's check Freeport McMoran. Let's see.
Stage 2.
Hey, but at
So
least
lots of
Lena's
those-
buying stocks, GP, right?
Well, I would hope so.
We should all dab to that. Lena's fine.
Should all adapt to that.
Yeah, absolutely.
Right.
Hey,
So
I
there you
said-
go. Stage 1 buy some.
Jess, I sold a trailer last week and I had a whole wad of money and I sent GP a picture and I said, might fuck around and pay for Lena's Discord subscription. Lord knows she needs it.
Oh my god, that's
Yeah.
hilarious.
Pick it on you, Lena. You better get in
Hey, I still might. We'll see.
And then I'll pay for her MFG tattoo.
Yeah, exactly. Hey, there we go.
Yeah.
That's a win-win.
I'll pay for her flight to the quarter. It's gonna-
Look at
Man.
that.
And even with all of that, she will not take the next step. Can you
I have faith
imagine
she will.
being begged to get rich?
Hey,
Please
GP,
get rich with us.
I'll send you money for a 3 month.
Please
Get her
party with us.
information. Get her in the Discord.
I know, man. Even with all of that, she's scared. That's crazy, man.
Come on, Lena.
I
Come
came
to the
New York,
land of
she didn't even come
prosperity.
see me. She came to New York, didn't even come see me. Let's see.
Bro, why do you? I don't think she's scared.
Oh, she's scared.
I don't know what the block. Like maybe there's a block, but I don't think she's scared.
Oh, it's scared. Because you're going to have to deal with me every fucking day right there next to you going, hey, did you fucking check the... Yeah, that's the problem. Let's see. That's why people hang out in the Wealth Squad. They're scared of me.
Yeah, they are
Dang.
begging you to make money. Exactly.
Popular. They are begging you to make money. Let's see.
She
She's
said
scared.
she's not scared.
Bullshit, or she'd already been in. Let's see.
Man, GP, send me the invoice. Lena, what's your email?
We're going to have to renew her membership in the
Hey,
Wealth
because the
Squad.
thing is I'll send him the money, right? And watch her not even join. It's
That's
like,
what I'm
what's
saying.
your
No.
excuse now?
All right. Let me
Oh.
share this one. Kava. I don't know if you guys have heard of Kava.
I have.
You guys heard? You have heard of Kava?
Yep.
Let me see. Does Chris Johnson, do they pay for, let's see. Where's it at? Kava Restaurant Falls. Oh, they don't have any new articles, huh? I just saw an article. Oh, you know what? That was on CNBC that I shared. Let's see. Man, let's see. Let me pull this up. Man, we're on the CNBC Pro subscription. I have a Pro subscription.
Fancy.
I know it's fancy, man. Let's see. It is not cheap either, dude.
I always enjoy when you pull it up, though. There's a lot of good stuff on there.
A lot of good stuff. Lena couldn't afford this. Let's see.
Oh my god.
Not trading in the Wealth Squad like that. You got to be a baller to have these kind of subscriptions. Let's
Is
see.
she in the Well Squad?
Oh, yeah.
She's
All the weed smokers are in the Wealth Squad. Let's see.
How do you know she's in the Wealth Squad though?
She is. There's only 2 of them you can be in.
But how do you know she's in one?
I believe me. I know women. Let's see. There's one thing I know. Let's see. Here are Wednesday's biggest analyst calls to video. There was Goldman Sachs has a buy on Apple. Blah, 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 blah. They reiterate. Okay, Apple, Nvidia, Google, Facebook. They say you should buy them. Here's one. Bernstein upgrades Kava to outperform for market perform. Now, this shit is called Mediterranean. Did you guys know that?
Yeah.
Man. I'm gonna think I don't like it. I'm gonna be honest. I saw the pictures of the food. It didn't look that good to me, but it seems to be doing well.
I'm dying to try it. There's just none here.
Right.
Dude, I'm starving now. I like.
See, that's that easy. All you had to say was food. She's like, "Oh, I'm hungry."
Hey, that's what somebody who would be in the well squad would say.
Yeah.
I'm not in the well squad.
Yeah.
Yeah, of course she's not. I am not an alcoholic. Stop. Man, we're kidding, Lena. She is always welcome in our group. Man, anybody can take me picking on them for day after day.
Yeah,
always
on
welcome.
every single live.
Right. That makes you tough, man. I like it.
Yeah, she's tough. That's why I like Lena.
I know. That's why I want her in our group.
That's how we gotta meet her. She's gotta meet us in the quarter.
So we can get a group that doesn't quit when I get mad. Let's see. Gerald's so mean.
I mean, she was a trooper after that. Well, I couldn't believe it, GP. I really couldn't. I mean, you were laying into her.
Yeah.
Even my wife was like, "Why is he being so mean to Lena?"
Right. And so you know how many guys in the MFG be like, "Gerald was mean to me. I am not talking to him anymore." Storming off. That's grown men. That's how they respond, dude. They can't take it.
Not Lena.
I'm trying to help because the market is fucking takes courage. You get fucked with in the stock market, don't you?
Oh yeah.
If you want to be a day trader, good. Come trade with me. Because a lot of them are like, I see the professor's classes. I love the professor. He's doing his little thing on the board. Does anybody look stressed?
No.
Yeah, let me go up there and teach.
Oh God, everyone's gonna be freaking out.
Right, they need to freak out. We're talking about fucking day trading. Better get your shit together, son. Stand up. What's your name?
Oh my God.
Right, now everybody's getting nervous. You guys want to day trade, right?
I'd start laughing.
Right. Yeah, I know. Most people, they're going, yeah, so this is how you trade. This is how you train them. You need to get fucking ready, and they need, be serious, not sit on a fucking island joking. That's my opinion. Now, that's my training. That's how I would do it. But I think mine I have richer students than me, so I think it works.
Right.
You're right. I don't know. I hope the professor has some students that are richer than him. I don't know. I met GP since COVID. That's when I found him. I'm used to tough love.
Yeah, we like
this too. Eventually, I stopped. Don't I, Jess? I stopped picking on you. I don't think I'm Jess anymore. She said I'm a pothead. Don't get it twisted. See, you'll fit right in. Oh, some of the older people, the MFG, if they were to hang out, they'd be like, "Okay, this is not what I was thinking. This is not how I was thinking homework would go." Okay, here we go. I can't count how many times GP has called me out. Yeah. I haven't been called a cult leader in a while, so that tells me I've really toned it down.
A cult leader.
I used to get called a cult leader. They'd be like, "He's trying to run a cult." Yeah, I am. So either get in or out.
Right.
If it's a cool cult. Now, let's see. Anybody else got a stock that
Taiwan
you really like?
Semiconductors.
Oh yeah, you've been talking about this. What is it? TSMY?
TSM.
TSM. Okay. But didn't you say all the semiconductors are on the move here?
Well, the SOXX went to break out, but it didn't.
So it started
to. NVIDIA. Yeah, and NVIDIA didn't break out.
I was going to say, I was watching
But Taiwan Semiconductors did. What about AMD?
I was going to say, I was looking at AMDL and NVDX. But yeah, that goes right in line with.
Yeah, AMD stage 1.
And I said, well, you need like 40 to 50 grand, probably. And
Crypto traders.
Title this tape. Planet Earth.
And the Grayscale Mansion
to be recycled. Your only chance
is to rotate.
Evacuate.
Oh my God.
Guys, your only chance is to rotate. You got to rotate, man. It's all about the rotate. If you want a mansion, you want a Grayscale mansion, or if you like me, you want a Dogecoin mansion, you have to learn to rotate.
the Filecoin Trust, and that pops before GSOL. You can
This
hop
guy
over
used to
to
make fun of
GSOL
him and his group.
and enhance your gains, and then from
He got all
there,
pissy
you can
about it.
roll your profits into LTC
make
and
fun of
BCC.
me.
That's one way to do it for the early.
Wait, you
Oh
made
my
fun of him?
God.
Yeah, he looks like the cult leader from Heaven's Gate.
Planet Earth
Look,
about
the guy
to
from
be
Heaven's Gate, they
recycled.
killed themselves. Him?
Your only chance to survive. Chance to
See, they look the same, right?
planet Earth
They do look the same.
about to be recycled.
And they talk the same.
Your only chance
Your
to
only chance is Bitcoin.
survive.
The only chance to
It's the
survive.
That's a pretty major statement, pretty bold in terms of religion.
So then I put his
in
voice
terms
over
of
him.
anybody's intelligent thinking. To most
You listen to me, whatever you do. Do not listen to any of these crypto wannabe. These guys don't,
Man.
they don't know shit about reading stock charts.
Anyway, he got really mad. I missed. Oh, watch this. This is funny. So he lives in a mansion, right?
Hey guys,
Hold
I'm
on.
back here at the Dogecoin.
The Dogecoin.
to this place by Discord users, YouTube users, because I saw my story.
Users.
Hey guys, I'm back here at the Dogecoin mansion. I'm
Dogecoin.
about to get all my Dogecoin profits.
Video, by the way, if you're looking to buy your own mansion or
You're
your
looking to
ranch
buy
or
a
your
mansion. He's talking to
whatever
his
kind of
followers.
home or thing it is that you like, how you can make a ton of money and make millions upon millions of dollars to acquire that thing through just a couple of bull cycles, and then go back and
I don't know why you guys make this so damn hard. All you need is $20,000 and a bull cycle, man. What is wrong with you guys?
Oh my God.
What is wrong, man? Look, that's the Matic swimming pool back there.
Dramatic.
We're talking about a guy who buys his mansions with crypto, and he doesn't even custody his own crypto. He's using stock market trusts.
Oh my God, that's
Okay.
funny.
or in old language, a couple thousand years ago, disciples. Those who are trying to
Disciples,
prepare
that's what I
themselves
need.
Trying to
Disciples.
rotate. You got to
into
rotate.
the evolutionary level above human, synonymous with the kingdom of God,
Right.
the kingdom of heaven.
Sorry, he meant the Grayscale Mansion. This was back when he was a cult leader. Now it's crypto.
About the most urgent thing that is on our mind, and
Bitcoin.
what we suspect is the most
One of
urgent.
the Grayscale Trust guy did one yesterday, and
Same
I
guy,
talked about
dude.
it, and I said, well, you need like 40 to 50 grand probably in LTC.
We'll title this tape
40 to 50 grand, and you're going to be a millionaire this cycle.
Planet Earth
And the Grayscale
About-
Mansion
to be recycled. Your only chance
is to
to
rotate.
evacuate.
Guys, your only chance is to rotate. You got to rotate, man. It's all about the rotate. If you want a mansion, you want a Grayscale Mansion, or if like me, you want a Dogecoin Mansion, you have to learn to rotate.
The Filecoin Trust, and that pops before GSOL. You could hop over to GSOL
Listen to what he says.
and enhance your gains, and then from there you could roll your profits into LTC on a BCHC.
You just roll.
Early moving trust. I think FileG and GSOL are going to be early.
Planet Earth
So
about to be recycled.
rolling
Anyway.
rotation,
Yeah.
2 cycles. That's it.
2 cycles. You start with 20. You rotate, and then in the midst of the cycle, you got to roll out of the one that ran first, drop into the one that's lagging. When that catches up, you then do that one more time, and then one more bull cycle, billionaire. I mean, is there anything confusing about that?
No.
Dude, I'm listening to this complete horse shit. I'm just like, what in the fuck? But apparently this guy's rich as fuck from actually, he does that, apparently. Like, I went and looked it up, and he's actually done that. Like, he's actually caught a cycle, leveraged it, rolled it. Like, he bought a shit ton of Bitcoin Cash in his IRA when it was like $10 or something, and rode that shit to what, like 7,500, whatever it was. So I don't think we can do that. Okay, because he caught perfect rotations. And if you can rotate perfectly every fucking time, you're going to be rich. Just like we said, that's what homework's about, right?
Yeah.
Man,
The rotation, spotting
the rotation. Spotting the rotation, baby. That's all it is. I like this Kava trade. It's trading below the 200. It was in the $155 range. Now it's only $86. This is the Chipotle's of the previous run. This is the Panera Bread of the previous one, you know?
Right.
Oh. Lena says she wants a Dogecoin mansion. So do I, man. We got to figure out the rotation. That's so funny, man. Well, man,
2 cycles.
Yeah, so there's Kava. I think everything looks good. I don't know if the bottom is in for right now. There's a lot of people out there saying the bottom's not in. They don't know. Don't listen to any of that shit. We don't know. You can only go off what you might think is going to happen. I don't know. I think this Trump shit's going to stay with us for a while. At least another 3.5 years, right?
Yep.
You're right.
They're saying he's not going to fire the Fed now. I mean, this guy was going from he's late, he's a loser, to he's a good guy, he's working hard. I mean, the next day, he's literally saying that about him. So that's just all bullshit.
Yeah, he said, I didn't actually have any intention of firing him. It's like, man.
I called him late and said he should quit.
Yeah.
Well, when the president says we should quit, I think you're getting fired.
Right.
I mean, yeah. And then he gave him a nickname, man. Once Trump gives you a nickname, game over. They're coming. That's a fucking execution. They're coming for you. I mean, think about it. That's like when Eminem has a rap with you. Not many people survive it, man.
No.
All right.
Has anyone survived?
MGK is still around.
Yeah, that's true.
He's the only guy that I know has a following that went against Eminem. And he didn't even go against him. He just retaliated.
Yeah.
All right, Tesla. You guys in Tesla?
Yeah.
What are you guys thinking?
Stage 1 and buy?
Yeah. And if we wanted to make income on that, any thoughts?
TSOY.
Right. Yeah.
And then if you wanted to play leveraged, you can do TSLL.
So right there, I'm always looking for threes. When I do homework and I see something, I ask myself every time, how could I trade this? How could I buy and hold this? How can I make income on this? Like income I can put in my pocket right now. Those are the 3 things I'm asking myself on every play. So if you see oil breaking out, how do I trade this? Could be Gush, right? Could be ERX, could be just taking a position in Exxon, could be buying calls on Exxon, could be any number of ways you could play it, right? Small. Yeah. That would be a trade. And then in your buy and hold, you would just add to the oil stocks that you like. Boom. Add a share here, share there. People, and remember that buy and hold is for life, so there's no rush. If you get a share, you get a share. You know, and we just move forward, right?
Yeah.
Absolutely. Yeah, man. And then you know, so then what would be income? So an oil, which one is your favorite on the oil for income, Jess? Is it
USOY?
Yeah, I like that one too.
All right, so
this week.
I got some today.
Or maybe last week I bought some. Either way, I've been buying.
Yeah, last week too.
Yeah, I like that one.
Is this our biggest as far as yield? USOY. Now the one I've been playing for trading was it USO?
I thought it was Oil U.
Oh yeah, my bad. It's Oil U. I don't know why this one fucks me up. I'm in this one. This is the 3X oil and gas exploration one. So this is going to have shit like, this is like the XOP. The XOP is the Spider S in oil and gas exploration and production.
Yeah.
So look at it. It's the exact same pattern, right?
Right.
Bam. For $10, you can buy Oil U. It's going to be 3X. That means anybody can play this. Any size account. You know, you got $50 in Robinhood. You got 5 shares, right?
Yeah.
and that $50 is buying you $150 worth of the thing. So, and then if you go, but what you want to do, we talk about this a lot. You want to look at the unleveraged fund. It's called homework. So if you see it says oil and gas exploration 3x, go find an unleveraged oil and gas exploration, and then you can look at the top 10 holdings, and they should line up. So if you go look at the XLE, that correlates with Gush. And then, or is it the ERX? Could be ERX.
Yeah, Gush and ERX.
Yeah, but one of them is they're
I
slightly
think Gush
different.
is oil and gas. Gush is oil and gas too.
Okay, maybe they're both the same.
But Gush is 2x, and then ERX is 2x energy.
Makes sense. But just so people get that correlation, or Lumps here just said, is that Sugar Lumps? He got a new handle?
Yeah, that's him.
Oh. From the 9-5, you got to put the area code, man. I'm gonna start doing that. I told you, Ethan. I told you that, right? I'm gonna get on my trigger finger. I'm gonna get 504.
No, you didn't tell me that.
Yeah, I'm gonna get it tattooed on there. You know, most of the time on the fingers, shit, they slowly disappear.
Yeah.
Yeah. So I'm a. That way, you know, people see it. The locals will know what that means.
Yeah, that's awesome.
Yeah, and then it'll be on the trigger finger too. So it's like, you're like, goddamn, it's kind of aggressive. Most dangerous city in America. They know what that means.
Oh, for sure.
Yeah, if they're into rap or whatever, they'll know what that means. But yeah, I don't know. I guess I don't see how big I can get. Fingers, it feels like it's gonna hurt on my finger. I don't know.
It probably won't feel good.
Right. Well, yeah. You know, we'll see how it goes. Maybe 504 on my neck. We'll see. Yes. So I like the oil and gas play here. Oxy. Those were, Oxy's badass, huh?
Yeah, I bought Oxy last week.
That's how I've been doing it. My buy and hold. Got some, man, we've got Oxy. If you'd have told us we were going to be buying it at $38, I wouldn't have believed it. Yeah, sure. Says the 208. It's just how you say it. From the 208, bitches. It's just how you say it, man. You got to say it with some enthusiasm. Any number works. From the 911. That's funny, man. The 954.
I'm from the 314, St. Louis.
The 314. Yeah, I guarantee you it's St. Louis. There's dudes with that.
Oh, yeah.
They got 314 tattooed on them. So
yeah, and that same dude's got about 314 teardrops too.
When you get the block, everybody knows what's up, man.
Oh yeah,
yeah,
sure.
Man. So, come on, man. I think we're good, man. I think the market's headed up, but honestly, if you look at a lot of these charts, man, I don't know if you guys notice what I'm noticing, but a lot of these charts, this is what we have going on, huh?
Down slopes.
Yep.
Yeah. So if we get back up into here, man, at that point, you know, fuck, man, I might look at putting on some puts. If, you know, and worst case is we break through and keep running. Oh, well,
right.
I didn't move fast enough to do puts. And I'll tell you, we're talking second income stream. If you guys aren't in our second income stream strategy, it's a great way to increase your income. But I think what hurt us the most, if some people had, you know, margin issues, some still haven't. That's great. That made me feel good. If CLM, CRF got hit before the sell-off, if you remember, for the rights offering, and that brought that shit way down. That took a big hit, and then the market sells off, right?
Yeah.
So I think it's important to analyze what happened, so that you can say, was there anything I could have done? Well, we can't do anything about the rights offer. That's just going to happen every so often. They're going to do that every couple of years. There's not much you can do about a market sell-off other than maybe you could have hedged yourself, you know. So we could have bought some puts maybe on the S&P. So if I was looking at that, that's how I would. Now you can't, if you're, you know, constantly spending all your money, you're not going to be able to buy any puts. So as we head up into this, if you're on the second income stream, you might leave some room to maybe buy some insurance if you're worried at all. And that's the easiest way, just buying puts. I mean, 2 months out, you know. Now, you might get them cheaper, and you might look into this. And I'm reading what's his name's book on hedging, or I'm trying to. The guy who created YieldMax. Before that he was a hedger.
Jay.
Jay. And then I was going to send that to you, Ethan.
Yeah, I was going to say, if you would, I'd love to read it.
Have you read this one? Did I send you that book? The trading book?
You sent me it.
Yeah, I sent it to Jess. I usually don't share these. People will ask me all the time, what's your favorite? None of your fucking business what my favorite books are. Really? None of your fucking business. I don't like sharing those because here's what happens. People will go read them and then they start using that as a trade. They think I mean go trade exactly like this book.
Yeah.
And that's not what I mean at all. It's usually something in there that I got out of it that has nothing, you know, it could just be like how they do their morning routine or how they view support and resistance or how they do stop losses. It's not that I'm trading their strategy.
Yeah.
That's why I hate and then also a lot of times I recommend them. Next thing you know, they're teaching from it in fucking Discord.
Well, and that book that you sent me that I'm not going to name.
Yeah, don't name that one.
There was a few pages where I actually took a picture of the page and sent it to you. It was like, oh yeah, got it.
Yeah, that one. I sent that one to Jess. And that book is fucking expensive. It's like $100 and some.
Yeah.
That book's more than my book. But
buy his book, goddammit.
Yeah. Shanahan, that guy who wrote it, probably one of the top day traders in America. But time continuity, you know, he doesn't use that word, but he talks about it. But what I really got from him is the slope of the moving averages and then the numerical order 5, 10, 20 or 20, 10, 5, right? Just, yeah. I mean, you can say it and then you know it, but he does a great job of explaining it in there.
And there's pictures and stuff. Yeah.
Yeah. And then if that chapter on when to buy and when to sell or when to go short.
Yeah.
And you just see the alignment, the time continuity alignment.
Yeah.
You know, it's good stuff. I tend to jump it. You know, if you've ever traded with me, I have a hard time waiting on that alignment. Yeah. Hey, let's see. All right. We've been on, I think we were tentatively shooting for Wednesdays, but until we get settled in time, me and Ethan have been doing a show just covering Bitcoin, trading the futures, collecting income, all the different ways you can trade Bitcoin. And then we're trading it. We're both trading it using futures contracts. I'm up pretty good right now. And I only bought 5 contracts. They only cost me $1,000. And I'm already up, I don't know, 60% or something.
Yeah, that's awesome.
Yeah, to put $1,000 out and be up $600, that's not bad. That's pretty cool.
Not at all.
You know, if we're buying 10 times that, that's 6,000, that's 60,000. I mean, it's, you know, so I think that's the best way to just straight up trade Bitcoins on futures market.
Yeah, absolutely.
If you're trading, yeah. And now we can do it with Coinbase. Jess has an account, but she hasn't taken a goddamn signal yet.
For Coinbase?
Yeah, for futures. I know.
Yeah,
I meant
still
to do
waiting
that.
for my private listen.
I know. I meant to do that in our last visit, man, and I fucking forgot.
Well, add it to the list for the next one.
Well, I'm gonna have to add it to the list for the next one. Luke, what's up, man? Everybody's excited.
What's up, Luke?
What's up, Luke?
Okay, look at this. Just starting to assist tomorrow.
Good shit, boom
Wow.
shot. Love it. You won't be disappointed.
Man,
Now's a good time to start it too.
Yeah,
man,
for real.
there are people coming in now. I'm like, you lucky motherfucker.
Yeah.
And if I was coming in hot and heavy, like I got 100K, I would come in with the whole 100.
Yeah.
And then I would borrow another 50 on top, and I'd set that shit to fucking drip.
Well, and
right
then
now.
You got to think about too the return from the funds alone, or the appreciation from the funds alone at these.
They're going to catch that, and they're going to catch those dividends.
Yeah, that's insane.
Yeah.
And there's going to be other people who bought up here, wrote it down, freaked out, didn't add shit because they think I'm a crazy person. And it's going to recover, and they're going to be back to where they were, maybe, or a little less because they sold some shit when they freaked out. and they're going to have less money, and this person is going to be up 40%, collecting 80% yields. And they both were in the same thing. Let that sink in. That's a mind fuck.
Man.
Yeah, I'm jealous of some of them. I mean, I would see that when. Here's an example. When I didn't own Tesla for a lot of years, I just talked shit about Tesla all the time. Fuck that stock. I would talk shit about Elon. That's because I didn't own it. So fuck them. That's the way my strategy. You know, fuck that stock. That's my thought on that stock if I don't own it. And it fell like 70 fucking percent. I'm trying. It was a couple of years ago. So I started buying it. Now I love Tesla, right? So I started buying it, but I was able to buy it at a 3-year discount.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So think of that. By waiting, I then stepped in, and I'm buying it at the same price that a guy 3 years ago bought it. And then now let's go, baby. You know, but to that guy, he's crying. Oh, it's back to the same price it was 3 years. And yet I'm buying. We're both buying the same thing. I'm excited. He's sad. How is that possible?
I don't know. I guess just
it shows you how much of this is mental.
Yeah, I guess just the change in perception.
Yes. So, and that's something I've had to explain to close friends. They'll get in 6 months. They're up. They're green. They're happy. They're getting in. All of a sudden now they're below what they put in, and they're all sad, wondering if this is going to work. It's like, goddamn, last week you were happy. This week you're sad. I don't understand, man. Yeah.
Yeah, I saw this meme today. It said boomers when the market drops 5%. And it's a picture of Warren Buffett, and it says freak the fuck out and panic sell everything right now. It's fucking over.
Yeah. Everybody's like, obviously that's dumb. They know that when they see that. So it's like, sell all your Coca-Cola now. What? Wait, no, that's going up right now.
And I went into work and I was chipper as can be. They're like, man, my 401k is getting killed. I'm like, me too. I'm ready to buy more. You know what I mean? Come on.
Yeah, it just shows you humanity, man. It's like we really do have to unlearn a lot of things, and you really do have to brainwash yourself. I spend 30 minutes to an hour a day, every goddamn day, literally audio brainwashing myself. I have for 24 years. I mean, just Jess has hung out with me. You guys have hung out with me. I'll just either it's like someone like Jim Rohn, or I've been listening to this new shit called Grim. I'm gonna send it to you. You might like it.
Yeah, I think you played some of it.
Yeah, man, I like that shit, dude. I get fucking pumped, dude. He's like, you are a warrior. Man, I'm like, hell yeah, baby, let's go. And he's like, your kingdom is under attack. I love that shit, man. Every day I wake up, I'm under attack, man. Every goddamn day. If you have 17 properties and own stocks and 110 things, and you're fully invested as an investor and as an entrepreneur, every fucking day someone's fucking with you. And then you throw in family and kids and dogs and babies and wives. Jesus. It's a wonder we don't shoot ourselves, man.
Your content.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah, I agree.
Yeah, and that's what I'm trying to do there. I take what I listen to, what I think is good, and we put it in there. Man, I appreciate you guys coming on.
Yeah, no problem, GP. Hey, can I play something real quick from your story?
Absolutely. Okay.
That I screen recorded, and I think people need to hear. Oh, fuck. Give me just 1 sec. I'm sorry.
No worries. No problem.
I'm not going to keep everybody, but screen recordings.
Well, he's looking at, if you guys don't know, hit that QR code. If you do, it'll take you to right here at Pierce Port, staying one step ahead of the market. You can get on it. Each week we post our recap. And then some of this is premium subscription.
All right.
Ready? Yeah.
Whenever you're ready.
Yeah, go ahead.
All right. Hold on. Oh, fuck. My bad. I wasn't such a boomer with the phone right now.
Right.
What's up, MFG? Are you scared yet?
Yeah.
What's you? The market is a grenade.
Man, what's wrong with me? Man.
Wait.
Courage, baby.
Yeah.
Takes courage, baby.
Yeah, this is my favorite
Takes
part.
courage to be an investor. Courage!
Oh my god.
Step the fuck up, ladies and gentlemen. I don't give a fuck. Take it to fucking 0.
Man, I have to. Whenever I see shit like that, I gotta screen record it and save it, so I have the reminder when I need it. You know.
I wanted. I've been thinking on getting an editor for different things, and one of the things I want to do is like do short clips, like 2 minutes of just me going, "What the fuck, man? Are you?" And it's just one after another. Are you a fucking? And it's just one after another all the way through, just different videos throughout the years to be cursing or telling people to be motivated or takes courage to be an investor. That would be funny.
I'd pay money to watch that.
Those would be funny. And just if you haven't, click the like on the video. If you would share an eggplant donut emoji down there. We can't. They don't let you do the emojis on YouTube, I guess. Or they don't have. Yeah, I think they can only do faces like pandas and shit.
Gotcha. So no eggplants.
Oh, I hadn't thought of that. Titz. TITZ. Take it to 0. Titz.
Yeah, I like that.
I guess that's how you say that. TITZ. That's a good acronym.
Tits.
Just be like, Titzy, fuck it. He's taking to 0.
I love it.
That's funny, man. Man. And this guy comes up with shit all the time. That Hex guy, he's always saying something funny, man. Man, we're going to close it out with a request here by our friend Little Bubble. I would like to try to get Little Bubble. I tried to contact him on the thing. I put that for that grim face motivation thing. I love that guy.
He's got some cool stuff.
And he's got one for finance too, if people don't know. That's just talking financial motivation. That's pretty cool.
That's cool.
Yeah, word on the street was Lil Bubble was going to be at the next French Quarter Freak-Off.
Man, that would be some shit, dude.
That's what I heard.
That would be.
As long as he pull up in the space suit and he brings that little Lamborghini, man. I love it.
Little Bubble just dropped a new song 3 hours ago.
Did he really?
Should we go out with that one?
Yeah, we might as well.
It's got Sailor in it. It says Lil Bubble Bitcoin House Remix. And it's his official channel. It says it just came out 3 hours ago. We'll give it just a second.
In on something must take a lot of conviction.
How many chairs are you sitting on right now?
How many chairs are you sitting on right now? How many chairs are you sitting on right now?
One.
Are you all in on the chair? You put on one pair of glasses, you've got one pair of AirPods, you're looking at me through one screen. That's one mic. Is that conviction? Is that conviction? How many chairs are you sitting on right now?
One.
Are you all in on the chair?
Lena said freak off.
Freak off.
One.
How many chairs are you sitting on right
there
now?
too. I might have to buy her fucking plane ticket too.
You might have to like pick her up on the way.
Yeah.
If you're a rational individual, when you use knives, do you have copper knives, wooden knives, steel knives, aluminum knives, rubber band